Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send discount codes via WhatsApp for WooCommerce abandoned carts. So let's suppose I'm running a business and I have a store on WooCommerce. I want that whenever there is a purchase going to be made, a customer forgets their product in the cart, I should automatically send them the reminder with a checkout link. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between WooCommerce and WhatsApp Cloud API. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there is a new cart abandoned in my WooCommerce store, I am automatically going to send a message of this cart abandoned with the help of this WhatsApp Cloud API. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to send WhatsApp messages or a WhatsApp reminder to all the customers or the leads who have left their products in my cart in WooCommerce store. Now for this, I am going to create an automation workflow with the help of this Pabbly Connect, where I am going to build connection between this WooCommerce and WhatsApp Cloud API. And this is the landing page of Pabbly. You can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. And after browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. But before we sign in, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now, if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I have to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select the classic, and then I'm going to name this workflow as send discount codes via WhatsApp for WooCommerce abandoned cart, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select it as WhatsApp automations, and then simply click on this create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to send the discount code via WhatsApp for WooCommerce cart abandoned, which means whenever my cart will be left abandoned in my WooCommerce store, automatically a reminder will be sent to this customer using WhatsApp Cloud API with this discount code, which means whenever there will be cart abandoned in my WooCommerce store, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to receive a new cart abandonment and then action says do this, then send a WhatsApp message. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking WooCommerce, and then in my action application, I will be taking WhatsApp Cloud API. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take WooCommerce. And in my trigger event, I'm simply going to select it as new cart abandonment So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my WordPress account. So as WooCommerce is plugin of WordPress, I have installed that over here, and now I am going to do this cart abandonment. Now here you see that I have already installed this cart abandonment. If I open my help desk, you can see that login to your WordPress admin panel, install this particular plugin. So you have to simply click on the hyperlink, you have to download this, and then you have to add that or install that from the plugins over here. You simply need to refresh this, and the plugin which you have downloaded will start appearing over here. You simply have to activate or install that. Now here I have already activated this plugin, and after that, as soon as I do this, it starts appearing over here. So I'm going to open this cart abandonment, and now next it says that I have to go towards the setting, and then the WooCommerce, then go towards this abandonment cart. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to open the settings. On the top here we can see this option, and from here I have to first enable this tracking. I'm going to enable this, the cart abandonment cutoff time. So whenever the cart is abandoned for a particular period of time, after that this workflow is going to get triggered, and it is going to send the response to Pabbly Connect workflow. So if I decrease or increase the time, it is going to send me the response accordingly. So 10 minutes is the minimum time I have set that, and you can set according to your choice and preference. And then we have to enable this tracking, enable the webhook checkbox, add the webhook URL, and then send the trigger sample. So I'm going to follow the same. I'll go towards this webhook setting. I have already enabled this webhook. I'm going to remove the previously existing webhook URL, go back to my workflow. I'm going to copy this and simply paste that over here. Next, I simply need to click on this save changes, and you will see that here I have successfully created this. So here I have successfully done these steps, and then I have to click on this trigger sample button, and then I have to save this so that I can see whether I received this response here in this workflow or not. Over here we can see this waiting for webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. And we have added the webhook URL in my WooCommerce, and as soon as I have added that, as soon as I have added this webhook URL, I should receive the response. Now to get this response and to check whether this webhook is working fine or not, or the setup which we have created is working fine or not, I'm going to click on this trigger sample, and if I receive the sample response, then this means the setup which we have created is working completely fine. I'm quickly going to open my workflow now, and in no time we have captured the sample response. Just 10 seconds ago I have received the response. I have received the product name, phone number, and then the order status, then the first name, last name, email address, the coupon code, and the checkout URL. So here I have received all the details, and now what you can do next, you can simply click on this recapture webhook response, and then you simply have to go towards your product, and then you have to select the product. Let's suppose I want to get the summer dress. I'm going to click on this view, and I'm simply going to click on this add to cart. And then you have to click on this proceed to checkout. You do not have to place the order, you simply have to leave it like this, and then your cart will be abandoned, and after 10 minutes you are going to receive the trigger response. So I'm not going to click on this recapture webhook response, or I have to wait for 10 minutes. So that's why I'm going to proceed with the sample details which I have received from WooCommerce. And if you're going to do this, if you're going to capture the real-time response, then please make sure that you click on this recapture webhook response, and then you abandon this cart on this step itself, and after 10 or 15 or 20 minutes you are going to receive the reply or the trigger response. So here I have received the sample response, and now I am going to send the WhatsApp message with a discount code. So in my action application, I'm simply going to select it as WhatsApp Cloud API. And in my action event, I'm going to select it as send template message and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token, phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. To get these, I'm going to enter the meta for developers. And you can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. Over here, you can see this my apps. We are going to open this, and from here I have created the application which I'm going to open. And under this app dashboard, I have this option of WhatsApp. So I'm going to open this and then click on this API setup. Here I have landed towards this API setup page, and I'm going to generate this access token, for which I'm going to click on this generate access token. I'm going to reconnect with my Facebook account, and then I'm quickly going to copy all these details, the access token, the phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID to my Pabbly Connect workflow. After adding all these details, I'm simply going to click on this save, and you will see WhatsApp Cloud API is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So over here, I'm going to enter these details, but I'm not going to enter any of these details manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from WooCommerce, and when I click on this field, I can see this WooCommerce. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I am going to enter the phone number. I have simply clicked on the response which I have received and mapped this phone number, and then I am going to enter this template ID which I have created. Now to get this template ID, I am again going to open my API setup page, and if I scroll down, I can see this create your own template. I'm going to click on this hyperlink, and I will be taken towards this templates section of WhatsApp Cloud API, this message templates. And to create a new template, you simply need to click on this create template button. Here you need to select the template, so I'm going to select it as custom. I'll click on this next, and then I have to provide details like the template name, the language, and then I have to select the variable which will be number or the alphabet. Then I'm going to select the header. So if you want to send the header message, then you can enter the header message. If you just want to send the body, you can do that. If you want to add some footer, you can do that. If you want to add some buttons, you can do that. Over here, I have already created a template, and I will be opening that template for you. But before that, I have added a custom variable in my template, and this custom variable appears something like this. Now over here, as soon as I add this custom variable, I should add the value to this custom variable, and then it is going to get replaced when the final message is going to send. So whenever I'm going to send a message, this custom variable is going to get replaced with the name of that new person or the new lead which I have received from the previous response. You can add as many as custom variables as you want. I have added for the name. You can add the link, you can add the address, phone number, and create more customized templates. And then you have to select the language, and then you have to name this template. You simply need to click on the submit for review, and your template will be created, and you can use that template later in your workflow. So here I have already created a template which I'm going to open it for you. And here this is the template which I have created by the name discount codes. So here the message is hey demo. Here I have added a custom variable. We noticed you left some great pics in your cart. Good news, we have saved them for you, and here is a special discount just for you. Use code SAVE10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. Hurry, your cart will be reserved for the next 24 hours. And then I have added another custom variable so that I can send this checkout link. So here I'm going to select the same template by the name discount code, and I have selected that. I am going to enter the language code as EN. The selected template name is this only. There is no header. I'm going to select it as no, and then the header type, I'm going to enable the map button and leave this field blank. These fields again are not required ones, so I'm going to skip this, but if you want to enter, you can enter following the help desk given below. Template has body, yes, and then I'm going to add the name. So over here the name is this one, and then I'm going to add the link which I have received, the checkout URL link which I have received from my WooCommerce response, the dummy response which we have received. So here I have added a checkout link, template has button, no, and then these fields again are not required ones, so I'm going to skip this. Over here I have mapped all these details, and mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Now here you can see that I have added a dummy phone number which I have received from my WooCommerce response. So for now, I am going to remove this dummy phone number and I am going to enter my own WhatsApp number so that I can show you the WhatsApp message on the execution of this workflow. So I have added my WhatsApp number. I'll click on the save and send test request, and here it is. We have received the response. I'm quickly going to open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received this response there or not. And here it is. In no time, I have received this message. Hey, we noticed you left some great pics in your cart, and this is the name which we have replaced with the custom variable. The message is same, and then this is the same link which we have added from the response which we have received from WooCommerce. So this is the same link. So now to summarize, we took WooCommerce as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We abandoned a cart in WooCommerce, and as soon as we did that, we received the response in this workflow. And then when this happens, when this triggers, I want to send the WhatsApp message sending my customer that your cart has been, that your products are in the cart, left alone in the cart, and this is the checkout link and you can check those products out. So here I have sent this message with the help of this WhatsApp Cloud API. So this is how this automation is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between WooCommerce and WhatsApp Cloud API with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.